How's everybody doing? Today we are going to be looking at your licks of the week for February. So today I thought it would be fun to do When God Comes Back. There's actually 5 licks in this solo of the song, so you guys are actually getting a little bonus from me to you, my treat. Anyway, so before we begin, this solo is in D standard and then drop C. So your tuning is going to be C, G, C, F, A, and D. So when you play a D chord, it's going to sound like this. All right, let's go ahead and look at the solo. It goes like this. One more time for you. So the reason why I chose this solo for y'all's licks of the week is because it is a great way to practice starting at the very, very bottom of the scale and working your way all the way up. And all we're doing is just pentatonic walk-ups. Pentatonic scale in the key of, it'll be in the D position, technically the key of C, because we're tuned down. So the first lick starts off like this. On the 3rd fret, pointer finger. And we're hammering onto that 5th fret with our ring finger. And then pointer finger picks up 3rd fret, as you can see on the tab, 3rd fret on the D string. So here it goes. So after that 3rd fret D string, we're going to the 5th fret on our D string with the ring finger, picking that note and sliding it up to 7 on the same string. So we're not hanging out too long on that 5th fret on the D string. We're hitting it and then pretty much immediately sliding up to the 7. So it goes like this. So the next part after that, pointer finger is going to pick up 5th fret G string. And then we're going to go to the 7th fret G string with our ring finger. Much slower. That's lick 1. Moving on to lick 2. So the end of lick 1 has our ring finger on the G string on that 7th fret. Remember, it goes. And then the next, lick 2, starts with our pointer finger on the 5th fret G string. Right there. Only now, check this out. I'm going to use on that on the 2nd note of lick 2, I'm actually going to use my middle finger on that G string 7th fret. Because for me, that's easier to go to the 6th fret with my pointer finger on the B. You can do this, but if you use your ring finger with that 7th fret G string, naturally I want to go to my middle finger on that 6 on the B string, but we want to use pointer. So just do this. Middle finger, 7th fret G string, and then pointer finger, 6th fret B string. And then right there, another one of those hit and slide up. So it's ring finger, 8th fret, sliding up, same finger on the same string to the 10th fret. This is what we have so far. And then lick 2 ends, pointer finger on the 8th fret, E string, and then ending on the ring finger 10th fret high E string. So I'll play lick 2. So to recap those two together, we have this so far. It's the same lick, just an octave up in different positions of the fretboard. So now probably the easiest lick of the solo is going to be lick 3. We're going to be on the high E string, 13th fret. Let me move a little closer. 13th fret, and it's going to be your ring finger. And as you can see on the tab, when I'm picking that 13th fret, I put a B after it because we're going to bend it up a little bit. It wasn't enough of a bend to even go to the 14th fret, so I just left just a plain B after it, and we're slightly bending the pitch like that. We're not bending up to 14, we're just going. So lick 3 goes like this. After that bend, high E string, pointer finger on the 10th fret, and then just pentatonic scale, 13th fret B string, ring finger, and then pointer finger, 10th fret, B string. This is what we have so far. And then now this is the only tricky part of lick 3 is, so you're bending 13th fret B string all the way up to 15. And then you're going to release the bend back down to 13. And then pull off to pointer finger on 10. And then bend that 13 back up to 15. So it goes like this. So here's lick 3. And once you get comfortable, you guys can feel free to throw in those little flares of vibrato. I know I do, way too much. So I'll play lick 3 one more time, much slower. So to recap, licks 1, 2, and 3, here we go. So now lick 4, it's really easy. All we're doing is this. It's all on the B string, pointer finger's on the 10th fret, and our ring finger is going to be hammering on and pulling off on that 13. It's just 10, 13, 10, 13, 10, 13. This is a great exercise to build strength in your left hand. I pick once and I let it rip. So with lick 4, the hardest part is going to be the timing. So I figured out that it's going to be a 12 count of these eighth notes. So for instance, let me turn this down a little bit so you can hear me talk. It'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And so when you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that tempo, the eighth note is ba 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 ba, like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now, after that 12 count, it goes to lick 5. Super bluesy, super easy. All we're doing on lick 5 is going to be your ring finger. This is a good bend exercise. Hopefully you guys have been practicing your bends. It's going to be ring finger on the 12th fret on the G string. And check this out. Our middle finger on that G string is on the 11th fret, supporting the bend. And at the same time, our pointer finger is on the B string, 10th fret. So we're just bending the G up to that octave to match this note. And so when you're practicing to get those accurate, slowly bend up until you hear the note, stop like modulating. Right there. It starts to slowly chorus. Just like that. So now after that, you're gonna release that bend, and we're just focusing on the G string. We're releasing that bend down to 12, and then pointer finger G string on the 10th fret, and then ending the solo on the D string 12th fret with our ring finger. All right, so let's check out the whole solo now.